Saddleback coming to you live at the shop where it's quite chilly. I just walked in and just off the strength of recent kickets via live, I decided I would start this when I got here. Normally I go through a little routine of hooting and hollering and praising and worshiping before I start. I did some of that. Not really too awful long today, but I figured I'd start it away. Guess we'll do this. Good. Good for now. Is that good for now? Maybe get Saddleback in there. Maybe that. That right there should be good for a while. Jeez. Let me put my on. It's chilly. It's Sunday. I ain't gonna be. It's like 5:45. Got church coming up in a couple hours. The peppers. Sorry. Morning. What we got? What kind of car is that? Oh, this here? This is a Bradley GT. It's a Volkswagen kit car. Are you still there? Yeah, it's a Volkswagen kit car. It's basically a fiberglass tub sitting top of a Volkswagen floor pan. Like basically, if you take a Beetle, if you take the Beetle body off, what's left is underneath here. And there was a couple of companies back in the day that would make fiberglass kit cars for Beetles. It was a craze for a while. Dune buggies were really, really popular. These were a hit. There's a handful of people that dig them. I was blessed with this thing. It's pretty funky looking, huh? We actually enjoyed it in Florida. I actually took it down there to sell. We had a lot of fun with it. It's pretty dope. What time is it where you're at? Dun, 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 dun. Hi. How are you? Another hi. 3:45 a.m. It's 5:47 where I'm at. I guess 5:45. It's a dog. Yes, this is Saddleback. This is one of my 5 pit bulls. We have 4 blue nose and a red nose. Red nose rescue. What time is it here? 5:47. 5:48. My bad. Did you and your... I guess that's for somebody else. Shook up, huh? We'll make it some heat up in here. achieved warmth in the shop. Man, look at that. My bad. What's going on? Good morning. I'm just checking. I've been working, not working, but getting heat going. I see a bunch of, so just touching base. Hi, mate. Trista, what's happening? Lost guava? What's happening now? I'm sorry for your loss losing your shop. Batchman. Batman, I'm sorry, Bat C-Man? Bat C-Man, hi. Oh, man. Who's this row hit? Somebody does care that you're back, bro. As far as you not caring if they're back, we don't need all that crap, man. Like, for real. Joshua is king unconditionally. Jesus. I don't know what you missed. I missed a lot too. I'm sitting here looking in the chat and there's some dude just being rude. But anyway, I'm back. I guess my eyesight's focusing from looking at all the little letters. I'm getting a couple comments on this car. This is a Bradley GT. We've got some S10 wheels on the back and we have some two C8 Corvette wheels in the front. Just don't judge the current. It's just sitting here waiting. As you see it is pretty much as I got it. However, the body's been completely taken off. The floor pans have been replaced. All the brakes are new. The motor's somewhat been gone through. The wiring still has yet to be 100% dialed in. But it is a turnkey runner and driver. Very dated. My plan is to, I don't know, to remake them. I want to do some like bubble style, except these kind of flares instead of this. I don't know, change the color, do something different with the interior. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Word, thank you. I'm kind of new to the whole YouTube chat thing. I mean, I get it. I know there's plenty of people out there to make the world go round, and I mean, I have pretty thick skin, so I try not to get offended. But I don't know. There's this one little dude on there. I mean, he's just a kid. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. Hey, appreciate you for being here. How's your morning starting off? I apologize if the boy started being mean. Like, really. All I did was catch up on little things that I can barely even read. And, oh man, I'm just a peaceful kind of guy. That's all. I like to attract the same type of characters. If anybody's here, man, that's cool. I appreciate it. I'm not knocking on anybody. Just trying to show faithful with a platform. I've been trying to do the YouTube thing for a while, and just doing this here, like live, like for me, I don't know, it's kind of cool. I feel like a little clique of community, if you will. There's like 4 or 5 people that just on this alone, man, from Brazil, the Philippines, that have, you know, come back and gave little shout outs. And when I saw him a kid, there is a kid, Lulu, yeah, I believe from the Philippines, that like gets permission from his mom to check me out sometimes. So that's pretty cool. So again, I'm over here, pop over there, I'm looking, that's what's up, man. Anyway. So last night I was at the crib working on something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, eating. And then I ended up putting up the a filter thing. And while I was doing the filter thing, somebody was commenting like, man, you should do something creative. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Man, I'm going to get readers. So like another thing too, I've always like going this way because I feel like you get to see more. Like, I know the thing's yelling at me. But I feel like visually you see more that way. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just doing something. But this way, there's interaction, and that's freaking cool. Taking care of business. Yeah! You were there last night. Oh, I love it. Nice. It's Elisa. Hey, well, keep it up. You'll have 12,000 subscribers by the time you're over with. Watch what I tell you. I mean, I don't have that many, but it's not about subscribers. It's about connecting with one. You know, I mean, I'm not sure what the platform is on your YouTube, but at 12 subscribers, you got to start somewhere. Keep it going. No, I'm not going to touch my toe. Tee hee 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 hee. All right. What am I going to do today? I got to go to church in an hour and some change. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Spreading positivity and loving energy. Good for you, taking care of business. About spreading positivity and loving energy. That's what it's all about. .2 liter F-150 installed a high output throttle body. Will it cause trouble? Oh, dude, I have no clue. Thank you for thinking that I'm a mechanic. Wow, that's honorable to me, man. But I have no clue about that stuff, man. I really don't. I know a little bit about Volkswagens because I have a few and I've messed with them for quite a bit. I'm no means an expert, and I'm definitely not a mechanic. I can change parts, but I know nothing about that kind of stuff. It is as it was written. What do y'all think about me putting welding wire in there and finishing up my Justin Hunter? What did you ask? Oh, okay, thanks. So I just saw thanks anyway. Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Um, you're at the right place, man. Like I appreciate you for clicking in at my spot, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that you could just click that search button and probably type that in there, man, and somebody's gonna give you some advice, man. I got faith you'll find it. I might. I feel like I might mess with this truck again. Might mess with this truck again. Let's go. And it's, yeah, I think it's gonna be better over here. That'll work. I shall return. Oh man, Leonardo or Leonard. I can't. It's like Leonardo the therapy dog or Leonard the therapy. I can't read it too well. Um, but he hollered at me on a comment the other day. It really gave me a super influence and fire. And so I did the tag bracket, the flip up tab bracket. Take two. So I did a tag bracket, a flip up tag bracket for one of my trucks, and I was gonna do just like a little hold up bracket to keep it sitting up straight when the reese hitch is in, instead of the tag just rested on the reese hitch. However, I decided to not to worry about that at the current stage. I just wanted to get the tag on the truck. It's this little bracket, one of these little piano hinges. This is actually the other half. So really simple. This part was mounted to the truck, tag here, so it flips up. Right now, I currently have a magnet, which is keeping it in this fix. But my buddy chimed in, and now I want to do like remotes. He was like, James Bond would be proud. And when I read the comment, I didn't realize that I knew who it was. And maybe he might know my nickname or the derivative thereof. However, I'm like, and I was in a really good mood that time in the morning. of just waking up and just like on one. And man, that comment hit me like fire. And I'm like, I've got to make a pop up like remote, like maybe push button and it pops up and then drops back down. Something simple. I've had 3 or 4 ideas pop into my head, from a little simple motor with a cog that will, as it rolls, it flips it out, to even a servo, like, or something like that, pushing out on a lever. Anyhow, I just have to find something that goes from one point to another with slight electrical current. And I'm gonna make a James Bond style tag thingy. Thanks for the influence, Leonardo. I am. I'm gonna finish making that trike. It should take me about an hour to do that. Good Goodland motor. Phew. Who's there? Woo, 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 woo. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Balance, inspection, and imagination is the driving force behind invention. Heck yeah, man. There's another phrase for like that, right? Necessity. Necessity in something is the dude. That's a straight mental block. Necessity and creativity is the mother of invention. Is that it? Necessity and creativity is the mother of invention? You have inspection and imagination, the driving force behind invention. Right. All right, here we go. Bam. All right, so I'm gonna finish this trike. Can you see it? Hi. You're drunk on whiskey and high? I used to get drunk. I mean, I still drink a little bit, but I don't drink to get drunk, man. It's not fulfilling anymore. And high. I'm making a trike. Can you see it? This is like very generically sitting. Do you see it? That's what I'm gonna work on right now. I'm not drunk on whiskey though. Tell you what, bro, you come by here, I'll drink a shot with you. Yeah. I like community. Who is that, by the way? Let me see. All right. It's Bobby Trill. What's up, Bobby? How you living, dog? Jolene. Oh, my bad. I'm making a trike. So that's like going to be like the back two tires. And then I got a splinter. Here's the forks. South Texas. Rolling hard in South Texas. So here's the forks. The wheel's just sitting there with a magnet. Man, I'm getting splinters all on my fingers. Hello. Wisconsin, pretty cool. Dad has a 67 Chevy Bel Air. The original steering wheel and dashboard and AM/FM radio. That's pretty badass, Jason. Thank you for sharing that. Wisconsin. Now that's somebody in Michigan. Taking care of business. Word. That's good. There's good fishing out here. I got a splinter in my finger. Metal. Hallelujah. All right. Wear gloves. Sorry about the I'm not sorry about the heat turning on. I apologize for the noise. I went to get some gloves. What we got going on? Michigan Outdoor Man. What's up, Michigan Outdoor Man? James, Michigan? Yeah, you're right, it is. Man, you're the third hit this evening. It's a Bradley kit car. It's sitting on top of a Volkswagen chassis. So you basically take a bug body off. See your Volkswagen motor. You take the body off. It's like 16, 18 volts or something like that. Disconnect your steering, blah blah blah, and then that thing sits on top of it. It's these are C8 Corvette wheels, and these are like some S10 wheels, but it's just in roller right now. And this is all dated. Like this was like 68 was done. It's on a 68 Pan, but I think it was like built in the 70s. But yeah. It's a runner and a driver. I've gone through it, man. It's fun. We took it to Florida to sell it, but my wife was like, "No, it's too much fun." So we brought it home, and she will be remade. I'm thinking like that new gray that you're seeing on. I don't know, man. There's so many cool grays. Like maybe even something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe even that gray. Anyhow, with like a dark brown or whatever interior. I want to change these instead of it flapping like this. I want it to do this. This is the fuel line. There's no gas tank in there. I did have a fuel cell inside of a cooler on the back, but anyway, kind of gangsta. But so yeah, I want to change the flares like that. Anyway, don't get me rambling on that. Yeah, it is pretty dope. All right, here we go. First things first. I'll pop those first. Oh, no, oops, my bad. I gotta put welding wire. I gotta put some welding wire in my welder first and foremost. So let's switch this thing up. You know what? I see my dog. Hot rods, but nothing too crazy. Oh yeah? Like what? Doesn't even have a turbo Honda. You know what? You're right. I don't have a turbo Honda. I'm such a loser. Oh my God, your boy put me on Front Street. You hear that? Michigan outdoorsman James. Your boy, I don't know. I'm new to this, but you know, let me see. What is this? Hold on, wait. I want a screenshot of it. Man, he put me on blast, man. He's so right. Randall Man James 90. Bless that dude in Jesus' name. I love that guy. You know what, Randall Man James 90? I don't have a Honda turbo motor. You're so right, bro. I don't. Do you? Can you tell me all about it, please? I'll just show you what I got. I just got a Volkswagen. I don't have a Honda turbo motor, but bro, I've got a 4-door Volkswagen Beetle pickup truck project right-hand drive on Porsche Fuchs. So you can keep your Honda turbo motor. I'll come out here and build some shit with my hands. I'm not knocking your Honda turbo motor, bro. But man, don't call me a loser because I don't have one. And I might have 3 of them shits out in the parking lot. You don't know that. But anyway, my boy earlier told me don't worry about the comments. And you're right, I don't need to. So this is the current project. Hi. How are you? I'm about to make a trike. What are you doing? Robert. see what that was? The Volkswagen Transaxle was that was the back half of a pickup truck project, the Volkswagen. Like what you were looking at, eventually there'll be a bed right there. Maybe I should have put the bed sides on there. Maybe I'll do that so then you can get a good visual. I gotta build this trike first. I gotta do welding wire. I have to move the phone. Bum ba bum bum. Oh man, homie. I'm going to Michigan, y'all. 65 Chevelle. Wow, 35 Chevy. 98 Mustang Cobra. Nice. T-Surprise Pro Charger with a Mustang. Trade! It's too dark, man, but I would take y'all out and look at graffiti, I promise you. Pro Charger and Mustang. It's my summertime daily. Y'all running job perfectly. That's so fly. Man, bless you, bro. That's what it's all about, man. You're able to enjoy them. I have stuff that I can enjoy. Like, my hot rod is a 95 1500 OBS extended cab. 355 speed. Man, it's so badass. Tubular lowers, spindles, springs, flip, Bilsteins on all four corners, 1820 stagger. That's my daily. I love that truck. God, man. Anyway, and then there's Betty White, and that's my crew cab dually. We got no doubt. Parts are so crazy expensive. I promise you, that's what's that's what stopped 120% of the stuff back there. It's like I get to a point and I can do it here and here, or here and here, but then here tells me I don't have this, and then scared, I stop. And that's a lie straight from the pits of hell. Because, man, if God called me to do it, man, He's gave me everything to do. I just got to get the heck out the way. So, yeah, let me, no doubt, man. Bilsteins. Yeah, I'm an old school mini trucker, and then I'm an old school mini trucker with no allowance. You know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then, you know, you'll just have to figure it out. But, I don't want to move my welder without it being unplugged. I'd be all right. I always did stuff on a budget, and I'm telling you, I never worried about rod quality. I never even worried about sound quality, like way back in the day. I just had to have bass. But then, you know, as you grow, your character changes, and man, rod quality, sound quality, build quality, all that stuff it's growing in me, and yeah, I'm excited to see what I build next. I feel that too, man. It's a brutal winter this year, no doubt, man. Bro, the torpedo heater. Oh, like for real, that's like my saving grace. I have the one next to it. I bought from my guru. That one there, I bought from my guru Charlie, like 15 years ago for $100. And this year, it just now took a crap on me to a point where I can't figure it out. I've done everything. I've changed every hose. I've gone through the sensor. I've done this. I mean, Dude, I know those things very well. So then, anyhow, a buddy of mine blessed me with that. Bless David, bless David, bless David. So those things will definitely make it workable in here. But as far as the brutal winter, yeah, like I couldn't physically get into my parking lot unless I drove the Jeep. And with the weather that bad, that was what my wife was driving. You know what I mean? That's what we got. Richard Rollins. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mike Gruber, Texas Metal. Dude, man. That Texas Metal cat, bless that dude, man. To be able to take his vision and put it out like that. One day, bro. I was on a rant and I forgot what it was, so let me get my gloves on and get this welder going. What was my rant? Ah, got sidetracked on my rant. My bad. So, actually, we can do this. I put new batteries in my Welding helmet last go around, and no bueno. No bueno. I made this, the garage at my house is like two car at best. So I was working on a Beetle and had another Beetle in there. So I needed, and I couldn't afford to buy one. So, and I didn't steal this grocery cart, I promise. I can't remember what place it was that had 3 or 4 of them. And I was like, yeah, I'll carry them off to the dump for you. And I kept one and chopped it up. And it was my first welding cart. And I never finished it. But it'll be alright. It works. Oh, 30. Yay! Man, I appreciate y'all hanging out while I'm doing the silly stuff. What we got going on? Man, appreciate you, Michigan outdoorsman James. I hope you have a blessed day, bro. It's raining, it's pouring. Man, would it be rude if I like put my earbuds in and started jamming? I think so. I think so. I think so. If anybody's ever listening or not, I don't, I'm just thinking the thought out loud because, man, it sucks to not be like jamming out. What did I do with the little metal piece? Did anybody see? Yeah, anyway, that was the rant. What was the rant? Would it be rude to jam out it's not going to be Brad. It should be free. Correct? I got this pretty Billy Badass new light the other day. And the only thing is just so cumbersome because it's got so much cord and I've misplaced it. My brand new light I put somewhere. I've got to turn the heat back on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. like that close. You can't make that up. Anyway, so peep this, man. I don't understand. I'm not a professional welder. I mean, I've been welding for a little bit. I've had some professional guidance. What I've received, what I've retrieved, that's on me. I've received a lot. However, I'm putting this stuff in, and let me situate this a little further. Oh, there we go. So I'm just doing my little test fit, and I'm feeling it snagging, and there's these self-tappers. Just like, I'm wondering, am I supposed to have this? No? That doesn't come out any further. Is there any welders out there that could let me know something? I'm just gonna, I don't know, bro. I'm not taking nothing apart. But I feel like I should put something over that to keep the, or maybe just on here. Maybe that's why I did the other side out. Nope. I was wondering why the information was on the inside. But that's just, this is the good stuff. You can see where it caught, but not bad. Maybe just don't pull it all the way. I'm gonna, so this side's got, it's just a sticker. I guess the sticker would be like, stopping an honesty. You know what I mean? It's a little catch. I'm getting ready to make a trike. Holy crap, it's almost 7. Man. Nah, I gotta finish this and I gotta roll. So it's just part of the process. My intention, I'm working on some metal art to sell the next Volkswagen show we go to. And I was in the process, I was actually live making it. And this is it roughly. Man, I got splinters last time, hold on. But anyhow, ran out of welding wire and haven't been able to get over here. This is supposed to be like, man, I don't know, just a quick project. I'm not saying that it's not, but it's just not, it hasn't been that quick. So this is the base. It's basically going to be a trike. Can you see? And then I might use like a washer for a seat pan. Boom. All right. So, what am I doing? I'm going home. Like for real. Yeah, I'm gonna call my buddy Charlie. You know what? At absolute least, I'll just put a I'm seeing like a piece of sheet metal. Here you go, very generic. So this isn't big enough, but I feel like this concept, if I beat and bang that straight enough, this concept would work. Drill a hole, put it on there. It just causes like a big washer in between the welding wire and those self-tappers. I do believe I've experienced that before where it's like, and it stops and you're like, what the what? But from my, hey, I now have experience. That's learned experience. Right there, dog. Praise God. So, The advantage and the blessing of this environment is I can just roll out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll out. Yes, I am. I'm going to roll out. How about you? I'm going to take that safety stuff. Moisture trap. So, Charlie, if you're listening, what do I do about that? And, if you're not listening, Q, remember, ask Charlie, what to do about that? Oh, no. Better yet. Oh. I'm sending blessings out to my brother Toph. He's getting married today, man. I almost didn't remember until just now. Bless Toph, bless Toph, bless Toph. He's getting married today. That is so dope. And man, I'm next level excited. That was something that wasn't on my conscious thought process. So yeah. Wow. Bless Toph. Who we got out here? You're right, rest is sacred. Conquer my day. Thank you. I'm gonna. In Jesus' name. So, my e-brake ain't too good. But this is for Michigan. Is it Michigan Sportsman? Hold on, let me find it. Michigan Sportsman James. Oh, come on, fam. Do your deal. Bam. Oh, that's so sexy. I'm sorry, this is messy. You see what I shop right here. Volkswagen. This is just a, yeah, I'm getting ready to roll out. I'm going. Still solid. I know that didn't do any justice. Oh shit. Ah, my bad. I hope I didn't get trouble. I just realized I had the heat on and the door open. rearrange my shop. We got here. Where are the Fords? Chuckle, chuckle. I don't have any Fords. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I mean, I would own a Ford. I've had plenty of Fords, but I don't currently have any Fords. Look, I'm really thinking, like, do I? I don't even own a set of Ford wheels. Dude, if there was enough light out there, I could show you what's out there, and then you'd be like, oh, I get it. You might have a Ford in the mix. I'm just kidding. Or a Ford part. So that's another thing, too. In my head, I'm not like saying like hoarder stuff, but as far as junk and whatever you got, when you say, when I see like the Ford, I'm thinking like, well, do I have any Ford parts? You know, like, okay, no Ford parts. Anyway, I'm just silly like that. But anyway, it is, wow, it's 7 o'clock. What time is it where you're at? Sorry about the noise and the poor sound quality. I'm sure this phone case, my wife got me a new phone for my birthday. No, it was for Christmas. And got me one of these waterproof cases, so it's like super safe. Anyway, I do got a dip. I thank y'all for hanging out. I don't know. I'm going to a wedding today, and no one. Blessed Toph, man. It's my family. He's doing great. Anyway, so I'm going to a wedding today after church, so I might bring y'all into that spot. I don't know. For whatever reasons, I'll open this up when I feel led. I hope that y'all have a blessed day. Like for real, thanks for hanging out. I'm Q, and thanks for letting me share.